Hello, this is 3D Up Close and Personal.
I'm David.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Darryl. This is 3D Up Close and Personal. Episode
21.
Long Distance Relationship.
Long distance love, so far away. You're moving my heart, think about you every day. We talk on the phone, but I can't replace touch. Can't wait to see you, it will mean so much.
First topic is trust.
Can you trust that person being hundreds or thousands of miles away?
You can't trust the person laying next to you.
Exactly. If it's 1,000 miles away, it could be messed up if you're required to trust each other. It also could be messed up if the two people know they can't trust each other. I mean, either way you look at it, distance is rough on a relationship.
The next subject, how much commitment is suggested in this long-distance relationship? Are they going to see each other occasionally and date other people while they get to know each other? Or are they going to be exclusive?
What would be suggested in a long-term relationship in that situation? Talk to me, people.
It depends on the situation. There can be variables such as
an established couple and being separated by work or some other obligation.
such as taking care of an elderly or sickly family member that's out of town.
Or is this a new, fresh relationship? It makes a big difference on how it should be approached.
Remember, communication is the key.
I guess you would have to play your John Legend song. Take it slow. Ordinary people.
Sometimes we live and learn, sometimes we crash and burn.
Yes.
Long distance love, so far away. You're moving my heart, think about you every day. We talk on the phone, but they can't replace touch. Can't wait to see you, it would mean so much.
In a long-distance relationship, should it be a morning conversation, an afternoon text, and a conversation to end the night? What do you think is appropriate? And what do you think might be too much?
I'm seeing it online. It says, it doesn't give an actual time, but it says open and honest communication is key to keep trust in a long distance relationship, to make an effort to communicate regularly and transparently with your partner. Also consider coaching to help improve your communication skills.
You mean get someone online to help you?
They actually do consider, they tell people a lot of time when there's stuff going on in your life, you have issues, to get help. People don't do that. I think people just think that they could just fix themselves, but that's not the case.
I didn't handle this. We got that mind frame when we were toddlers.
Do you want me to tie your shoe?
No, I can do it myself. Kids fumble with it. He said, will you help me?
Heck no, you can do it yourself.
Independence thing. But sometimes we all need some help. The hit song from Bill Withers, we all need someone to lean on.
How often should couples visit each other in a long-distance relationship?
I say once a month, but that might not be possible.
Financially.
I was going to say every other week.
Some people might argue more frequent than that.
Everybody's going to be different about that take.
And the person they dealing with.
The financial.
If the man or woman is financially stable with a few credit cards in the wallet,
Should do the every other week visit. But if they got an average Joe that they met on a family trip.
Maybe on the internet.
I'm just looking up now, and it looks like it's between me and David's answer. Monthly or every 2 weeks is ideal.
if not, it might be phone friend for life.
Long distance love, so far away. You're moving my heart, think about you every day. We talk on the phone, but that can't replace touch. Can't wait to see you, it would mean so much.
I guess if you can't afford to see each other, it sounds like that you got other things to be worried about than a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
The next thing in a long-distance relationship.
The small acts of thoughtfulness that keep love alive.
A text, a call, or a simple gesture becomes the next thing.
A reminder that even miles apart,
One heart is still thinking of the other.
Instead of you always using the phone, you have the physical address. Since the flowers, green cord be universal because
In most cases, women don't send a man flowers.
she might send him some balloons. She might send him an edible arrangement. The card is universal and it's in budget.
You can go to the Dollar Tree or other stores and pick up a card. The main thing is the thought.
She sent me a card. That was sweet.
Yeah, it really is. I found that there's 5 things that you can do in a relationship to, I guess, like express that of love language. Is acts of service, which is what you mentioned, getting them something. A physical touch when you are in person. I guess, making sure that you make sure that you're giving them extra physical touch because you're not going to be around them. Quality time, even if that's on the phone.
Long-distance relationships could be deceptive. The person can be on their best behavior for a couple days.
You don't really get to know until you in their space on a regular basis. Start living with them. Oh my goodness, you really get to know.
In episode 17, Living Together, David mentioned that couples should spend a week or 2 with their potential move-in mate at an Airbnb, and you can see how they navigate with you while you 2 cohabitate in the same space.
You call it
dress rehearsal.
Every situation is different. That maybe you can, maybe you can't.
I think you really just have to give people the benefit of the doubt unless there's like some clear-cut signs. There's something that's not right or just things they adding up. What can you do? You can't see. You can't get to them. You have no choice but to really trust in a long-distance relationship.
Oh, yeah, because calling them 20 and 30 times back to back, that just shows some mental issues where, hey, I don't want to deal with you. And they may block the number.
Long distance, love so far away. You're moving my heart. Think about you every day. We talk on the phone, but that can't please touch. Can't wait to see you. It would mean so much.
I don't think you can jump to conclusions just because you haven't heard from somebody.
You can't catch up with your long-distance relationship. You call them and they're not answering the phone. You wait 2, 3, or even up to 4 hours, no response.
What can you do? You can't really make a decision until you really know what's going on.
There was a funny TikTok video where this woman has some fake hair on.
But anyway, she's texting her boyfriend. He's not texting me back. He's breaking up with me. She started cutting all her hair off. In the middle of cutting her hair off, he texts her back. She's like, oh.
Jumping to conclusions could be insecurities and baggage from previous relationships.
If your mindset is, oh, I'm in love. If your mindset is, oh, I'm just a sucker for this person. I mean, they could be showing signs of red flags. They could be showing signs of bright red flags flapping in the wind.
It could be a red police beacon with a siren.
You gotta watch for these things.
You might even hear Keith Sweat in the background.
Something just ain't right.
That might be a nice warning signal you're at dinner with your long-distance lover, and you hear that song as their ringtone.
God, I wish it was that easy.
How long should one wait before the other person to relocate with this long-term relationship?
They said after y'all got to know each other for a few months, it's time to relocate. So I'm guessing that's for people who just started dating in long distance. But I mean, if you're in a relationship with somebody's in the army, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, I don't think you have a choice. Like, you have to be separated until their job is up or whatever they got going on.
A military spouse, you can go with them.
Unless it's a combat zone and unsafe.
Until you make that commitment.
Can you wait, or will it be too late?
Yeah. If you're a non-committing type of person, you want to stretch it out to like 6 or 9 months and make sure you actually like the person.
A wise person may change their mind after doing an evaluation.
At the beginning, relationships are great at the start, but let some time go while you're removing some of the layers of the onion.
You see, oh, well, I don't know.
You make a good point. I actually see something here that says before you all move in together, long distance relationship, that you should spend weeks or maybe month-long vacations together just to test the waters to see what cohabitation could look like.
A month vacation? These are career people with good jobs. Your average working Joe gets 1 or 2 weeks.
But you know what? I guess people is going to be on long distance dating. Mostly people who have time and finance. They ain't going to be poor. They probably just going to find somebody in their area.
The internet, it brings us all together. I heard a dude say one time, his wife gave him the hook. He said,
How'd you fall in love with a dude from Facebook?
Hey, it happens, man.
I remember one time, me and this girl, we were literally falling for each other from FaceTime. It's a real thing.
That could be just a longing, a physical attraction at the beginning, but over a period of time that can fade.
How long before once you realize this long distance relationship will not work?
There's a list when you should call it quits for a long distance relationship. Number one, if you and your partner aren't talking much anymore. Doesn't seem that either of you are as interested. If your partner wants to talk too often, then it could be smothered or obsessive, and that could be a red flag. When you're the only one making an effort and they're not picking up the slack in the relationship or planning the visits and calls, sending messages. If you don't feel like they trust you, texting, calling you about your whereabouts, questioning who you with, and if you can't trust your partner, if they done questionable things in the past, it could be an issue. And if you let things go instead of resolving them, and you don't know what their daily routine is, and you just don't make plans to visit anymore, those are all a bunch of signs that when it's probably time to call it quits.
What about when your long-distance relationship goes to a concert and sends you a photo of them by themselves at the venue, then they send you a photo with their date by accident?
I think that would be a clear, obvious sign to end the relationship.
What I did, I sent the picture back. I said, I don't want this one. I mean, it happened. My life experience helped this podcast.
If you say so.
The two things that can make you feel like it's time to call it quits is people seem like they can't go any further and advance any further, like they've reached a glass ceiling in the relationship.
Yeah.
That's a good quitting point right there.
Part of it might be because of finance. They can't get away. And some of them, they may have the finance, but they're all like, well, hey, I got these kids, I got these obligations, I got a committed job, this is my career, and I got to be here and make this happen.
Can you come and see me?
There's got to be a compromise, babe.
I got the high-profile career here. I make the most money.
So you diminishing my job just because I'm blue collar.
That's just something that the couple's gonna have to work out. If you go back 30 years when the phone company used to charge you for long distance, oh my God, you have a $200 phone bill. I start writing letters. I start sending audio cassettes. Let me read you some poetry.
That's for real. People actually do that. I've heard about people sending cassettes and telling people how they were doing back in the day.
A card, a letter, audio cassette, a silk rose, a stuffed animal.
I remember all of the above.
Those expensive phone bills and driving for several hours for the purpose of love or lust.
Yeah. I was dating this woman. It was a long distance relationship, and we met halfway. And we met somewhere in the middle at a hotel, and we had relations, and then we went our separate ways.
You got me reminiscing now. I remember when me and my partner at the time, both of us was broke, and neither of us had a car. We was catching the bus to see each other.
That's that mass transit little.
Funny, I actually met my ex on a bus stop. Does that count? Waiting to get on the bus.
Really?
Yeah.
When he picked you up, did you give him bus fare?
He actually had a car later on, but for some reason he was at the bus stop.
In summary about dealing in long-distance relationships,
Or any relationship.
treat it like a Polaroid picture. See what develops.
3D up close and personal.
I'm David.
I'm Danielle.
And I'm Darryl. 3D up close and personal. Take care.
3D Up Close and Personal
The Relationship Podcast.
would like to thank you. We have 21 episodes you can listen to anytime.
And we are on 22 platforms.
We have a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
People have tuned in to listen from 42 cities in 15 countries.
3D Up Close and Personal is produced
By Parks Media Group PMG.
2025.
All rights reserved.
3D up close and personal. And don't you ever forget it.
Like and subscribe and share.